Hey guys, it's Orange Titan back again with another action figure review. Just got this guy in. Thought I would do a quick showing of the box before I open it. Daredevil Born Again. Got this guy at my local Target. They actually had an order pickup. I was able to pick him up. I was able to get two, one for me, one for my wife. There's the barcode if you're looking for it. But yeah, let's open this guy up. And here's Mr. Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil himself, right out of the package. This guy's pretty nice, not gonna lie. I like the way it looked. I think they did pretty good on the Born Again series. I don't really collect a lot of MCU figures as much anymore, but I had to get this one. Daredevil is one of my favorite MCU characters. The Netflix series, when it first started, was amazing. And I like Daredevil a lot, and I like this design when they did it. So it just looks amazing, looks really good. Yeah, I even like the face. Let's zoom into that. I mean, the face is really nice. It's really good, honestly. I like the way it looks. He does come with his two trusty billy clubs. This one's a little warped because I've been messing with it, which is nice. He does come with one fist hand, two grip hands. So he has two grip hands, so he can, hold his billy clubs like so, which is really nice. Here, let me fix it. So he can hold his, just like, he does come with one grasp type hand, which is really nice. And he does come with this cool accessory, which has came with other Daredevils before. The whole thing with this is you just kind of put it in the slot, and then you could put the other one right here, like so. Kind of do some dynamic posing, kind of like he's just whipping it around, which honestly I think is really cool. I know a lot of people said that they would prefer wire ones, and don't get me wrong, wire ones would be cool, but I feel like this one does pretty good because it's like flexible, like plastic, so you could get some really cool dynamic poses out of it, right? And this figure articulates pretty good, so you could get some really cool posing out of it, which I think is really cool. You cannot, unfortunately, you cannot pit them together. You can't pit the billy clubs together like usual, right? Like how I had it in the show, like that, which is whatever. But you could fudge it just by putting one there, putting one right there, or you could probably figure something out. But it's pretty cool. I like it. Let's put these to the side. Articulation wise on this guy, it's actually a lot better than I thought. With the legs, it can go up to there. It can go up to there. You have swivel, which is very nice. You can bend all the way there, which is nice. Right? Go up, down, back. Can rock. Would have been nice. It would have been cool if this could have been the first MCU figure to have toe hinge, so that would have been cool if they did that, but they did not. Arms can go all the way around. He does have a butterfly joint, basically, which can go back. I bet you if you cut it right there or like shave it down a little bit, you could get back farther. But I think what you do get is honestly pretty nice. Arms can bend to there, which is nice. You got rocker. Can go up, down, which is nice. Can move around, which is good. Can turn around. Can turn here and turn here, which is really nice. Can bend down to not bad. Can't really go up, unfortunately. Not great. But the head, it can go all the way up, all the way down, side, side. You can see that it's a separate joint too, which is awesome. And that looks really, really good, which I like that a lot. But now let's get into some size comparisons. So first up, we are going to show the No Way Home suited Matt Murdock. So you do have this look. Basically the same height. Doesn't look that bad. We do have a No Way Home Spider-Man, which honestly doesn't look bad. That looks pretty good. And we do have from the Hawkeye series, we do have the Kingpin. Kingpin is a little bit bigger than him, which I do like. I'm glad they did that. So if you have this figure, it does go good with that. I do have the Mezco Daredevil. Mine's kind of ripped a little bit from just having it. I did make the suit darker on I dyed the suit to be a little bit darker, but that's what the Netflix one looks like. I do not have the original Marvel Legends one. I never got it. And then here is the Mezco Punisher on a different buck. I put this on, I gave him black clothes and put the, this is the Black Skulls Mezco bodies. My old Mezco Punisher broke, so until I get another Punisher body, this one has to do, but that doesn't look bad. But you can see that my head's a little wobbly. Doesn't really fit properly. Then I do have the Mezco exclusive Vigilante Daredevil, which is one of my favorite Mezcos I own. That looks pretty good. And finally, we have like the comic stuff. So we have the shell shading. I'm not saying that correctly, but we do have this one that came with the Hydra Man, one of my favorite Daredevils. And we have the 3-pack Daredevil with a cool custom Casting Caves head sculpt that I picked up, which looks really cool. So I'm pretty sure people are gonna want to see some different head options for this guy. So let's take this off and let's start with like the normal Matt Murdock head. So I've been seeing people do this already. This neck is really weird and the head's really weird. You can't really fit it. It looks like he has a long neck. If you see, they kind of went all the way down. Now you could Dremel it and make it go in. You could probably do that. I will say though, the Mezco head though actually doesn't look that bad. You just got to push it down a lot. It does go in. So that doesn't actually look bad. So if you have the Mezco head, the Mezco Daredevil, and you want that clean look, the reds basically kind of almost match. This is a little bit brighter. This is a little bit darker, but they almost match. The blacks look good. You could do this version of Daredevil, you know, season 1, which I think looks really cool. And then same thing with the Mezco one. You can put this head on it, and if you want this kind of look, it doesn't look that bad, honestly. I mean, my suit's all messed up. That's why I call it like my battle damage Daredevil. But, you know, this doesn't look that bad. It actually looks pretty good. For some other heads, here's the, you know, comic one. This doesn't look bad either. You know, the neck doesn't look that long. You could probably make this into a comic suit Daredevil, so that doesn't look bad. Here is the regular 3-pack Daredevil head. Same thing. It doesn't look that bad. I mean, this one's a little up higher than it should be. There we go. Doesn't look bad. You could probably fudge this in. You could for sure fudge this head in. Does not look bad at all. It looks pretty good. And then my custom head, the battle damage Matt Murdock, doesn't look that bad. I mean, neck does look a little too high, but doesn't look bad. And then here's the original Marvel Legends Daredevil head that came with one of the Daredevils, the Matt Murdock. I don't think this one looks that good. This one doesn't look good. Makes it look like his neck is too long. And then I have another custom Daredevil head I had a long time ago, which I just took the horn off. I just broke the horns off, but it's fine. Doesn't look bad. Well, it doesn't look good. So those are kind of whatever. And then if people want to see, you can take this off. If I can get it. If I can get it off. There we go. You can take this off. So if you want to see what this looks like, I have here's the vigilante head on the Daredevil suit. So if you want to make this black and do like a cool vigilante, or paint this red, you can do that. Doesn't look bad. And it's the same thing with the Punisher. You could, Punisher head actually fits better, the neck fits better. So you could have the Punisher, right? Or I have my other head that I customized a long time ago where I painted it all red, like he's all bloodied. Could do that. So those are all the different head options. So overall, guys, I really do like this figure. I was able to get this at Target. I did a order pickup, so I think he's still on Target. He might be at your local Targets too. But yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. I'm glad I picked it up. Probably one of my favorite MCU figures that they've done. If I could want anything else from this, it would have been cool if he came with, like, I like the head he comes with, but it would have been cool if he came with another Daredevil head, or he's just screaming when he's screaming. I love when they include screaming Matt, you know, especially for Matt Murdock. So that would have been cool. But overall, I really like this figure a lot. I think it's a good contender for, you know, top 10. I hope we get more Daredevil Born Again. We have the Punisher out, which I need to get still. And I would love for them to do a White Tiger. Honestly, a White Tiger would be amazing. Maybe even a new Kingpin, or even a Bullseye would be cool. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is this a pickup? Is it a pass? Are you gonna pick it up? Let me know. And like always, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.